Hello, everyone. Another book today at Cindy Harper Speaks, and we're going to read about some penguins today. Our book is entitled 3 Cheers for Tacky. It's by Helen Lester and illustrated by Lynn Munsinger. So let's read this together. 3 Cheers for Tacky. Got the table of contents. So we've got 3 cheers for Tacky, penguins, cold facts, get down, and then a poem called Penguin. So here's the author and the illustrator. There once lived a group of penguins in a nice icy land. One was goodly, one was lovely, one was angel, one was neatly, one was perfect, and one was Tacky. Tacky was the odd bird. When they grew old enough, goodly, lovely, angel, neatly, perfect, and Tacky went to school. They read books, they wrote their names, they learned their numbers. Look at how beautifully they wrote their names, and Tacky just has a different style. One day at school, the penguins noticed a sign with an exciting announcement. Penguins cheering contest. Their class had been invited to take part in a great penguin cheering contest. Penguin classes from all over the iceberg would be there, and the team with the finest cheer would win shiny blue bow ties. Imagine what they could do with shiny blue bow ties. Right after school, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect hurried away to practice their cheer. Softly and properly they began. 1, 2, 3, left. 1, 2, 3, right. Stand up, sit down, say good night. They did it beautifully, even the first time through. Then up waddled Tacky a little late and a little loud. What's happening? He blared. We're practicing our cheer. That's what's happening, they replied. 1, 2, 3, left. 1, 2, 3, right. Stand up, sit down, say good night. Tacky gave it a try. 1, 2, 3, left. A, B, C, right. Flop down. Roll over. Say what's for supper. Tacky, they said patiently. We are a team, and if you are on the team, you must be exactly like the rest of us. He wanted very much to be on the team, so Tacky tried to cooperate and move with a stiff upper beak like the rest of them. But how could he see where he was going with a stiff upper beak in the way? And directions were not always easy. 1, 2, 3, left. 1, 2, 3, left. 1, 2, 3, left. 1, 2, 3, left. Where's everybody, you wonder? Tacky had trouble coming up with a proper costume. And his pom-poms were never quite right. Would this team ever have the chance to win the shiny blue bow ties? The penguins practice and practice and practice and practice until finally, the day before the contest, 1, 2, 3, left. 1, 2, 3, right. Stand up, sit down, say good night. Tacky got it right. All right, the day before the contest. The next morning, teams from all over the iceberg gathered for the great penguin cheering contest. Each team waited nervously to perform, but no team was more nervous than Tacky's. Could he do it right just one more time? The first team marched on stage. Hip, 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 raw. And the judges looked bored. Another team marched forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sis, boom, bop. And backed off. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. and the judges yawned. A third team chanted, "Wave the pom-pom, hold it high, bow politely, say goodbye," and the judges snored. Finally, there was one team left, Tacky's. With quivering beaks, they faced the sleeping audience and the snoring judges. This was it. Those judges are fast asleep. Goodly, lovely, angel, neatly perfect, and Tacky began. 1, 2, 3. Oh, for crying out loud. The audience gasped, startled by Tacky's loud voice. The odd bird had tripped over the tails of his Hawaiian shirt and crashed belly down. Well, everybody's awake. His horrified teammates carried on. 1, 2, 3, right. Poor Tacky, now a bit muddled, pulled his sweater over his head. The sight of a headless penguin got the whole crowd laughing. Stand up, sit down, say goodnight. By now, the crowd was on its feet, begging for more. Bravo! That was great. Another cheer. Tacky poked his head out. Another cheer. Well, if they insisted, he gave them a second cheer. 1, 2, 3, left. ABC, right. Flop down, roll over, say what's for supper. The crowd roared, the judges slapped each other on the back, and even the other penguin teams clapped wildly. So Tacky led everyone in a third cheer. 1, 2, 3, yay. Rudy, toot, toot, hooray. High flippers, we're okay. Penguins everywhere gave high flippers. Instead of a high five, high flippers. There was no question who wore the shiny blue bow ties home. Tacky was an odd bird, but a nice bird to have around. So let's read about some cool facts. So guess what? Even though they thought Tacky was a liability, Tacky turned out to be their greatest penguin on the team. So the largest penguin colony in the world has 300,000 couples. Wow. When a penguin returns from fishing to take care of the egg, it bows and clicks its beak to say, "I'm back. It's me. You can have your turn to fish now." Penguins spend a long time in freezing water, but they do not get cold because they have a thick layer of fat and waterproof feathers. In the middle of the resting chicks, a mother calls out to her chick so she can feed it. It is not easy for penguins to scratch themselves behind the head, but by bending and twisting, they can. Okay, so here's a get down a school cheer. Get down, get going, get loose. Move to the beat. Get your whole body moving. Let's start with your feet. Everybody now. Feet 2, 3, 4. Knees 2, 3, 4. Hips 2, 3, 4. Arms 2, 3, 4. Shoulders 2, 3, 4. All right, last but not least, here's the poem entitled Penguin. I think it must be very nice to stroll about upon the ice, night and day and night, wearing only black and white, always in your Sunday best, black tailcoat and pearl white vest, to stroll about so pleasantly beside the cold and silent sea would really suit me to a T. I think it must be very nice to stroll with penguins on the ice. By William J. Smith. So, if you liked our book, 3 Cheers for Tacky, please press like at the end. We read 3 Cheers for Tacky. We read some cool facts about penguins. We read a school cheer called Get Down and the poem Penguin. I rather like this today. I hope that you did as well. If you did, please press like at the end, and I'll see you next time. I'll see you next time at Cindy Harper Speaks. Bye for now.